Is my camera not working? Is that what's up?
Nope. You gotta turn it on and then save it.
Turn it on and save it.
Yeah. Or it should be like if you click your face or click your screen thing.
Yeah,
Be in there.
I got you.
There you go. What's
There
up?
I am. Hey, technology.
Whoa, that was weird. It didn't like it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Froze
Frozen.
up.
That was weird.
She froze up. There she is. Oh. She's back. Man, look at that. Right on the money.
What's
How's it going? Hey. Stellar,
Going.
stellar job, by the way. Congratulations.
what?
You're largy.
Oh, hey, I hit my two quota for the year.
No, that's awesome.
Hey guys,
Hey, John.
Thank you.
Sorry about the dogs.
Oh, it's all right. It's all
That's
right.
okay.
I was going to say, I think we all have it.
Oh,
Yeah, we got animals.
yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Teresa. Teresa's here.
We just had to
My
put our
cats know when
mastiffs
it's
down on
Tuesday night.
Friday. Sorry.
What was that?
We had an English
Hey, Joe.
Mastiff. He's about 200 pounds. We had to put him down on Friday. So,
Oh, I'm
yeah,
sorry.
bad,
No.
bad times here. So,
I hear that.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, I have a 160-pound Great Dane Saint Bernard mix, and she's gonna be 9 in 3 days. So
Wow.
we're getting towards the end of life. She's definitely slowing down.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Hey, Michigan Gems. What's up, Eddie? Look at that. Got the people rolling in here. I'm going to share this.
Me too.
Let's get an introduction here from our special guest here tonight.
Yeah.
Well, my name's Sean. I go. My channel's Yeti Metal. I have been detecting seriously for probably 3 years, but my dad introduced this to me. Probably my best memories with my dad back in like the 70s and 80s, and I kind of got in and out of it, and it never really stuck. And then about 3 years ago, I said to my wife, "I'm gonna try this one more time," and then I haven't looked back. So that's pretty
Nice.
much it. Yeah. So that's
Yeah, I always love hearing everyone's story, like how they got into it.
yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Now I teach elementary school, 5th and 6th grade. So I try to take things that I find and I incorporate them into our social studies. And since it's local, I mean, it's right from under our feet. I don't know if the kids, I don't know. They're probably just distracting me, but they know I like to talk about metal detecting and my finds and all that stuff. So, and they oblige me, but yeah, so I incorporate it into the social studies and it's a blast. So yeah.
I love that.
That's awesome.
You're the second teacher who's a metal detector we've had on here now. And I just know, like, my daughter's in 7th grade, and when I find something that pertains to what she's learning about, it's a little different this year because she's in world history and not like U.S. history.
Yeah.
But she loves showing off my finds.
Yeah. Well, social studies isn't a tested subject, so I have a lot of latitude. I probably
Yeah.
take more latitude than I'm allowed, but we'll just keep that between us here.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Right. So
Well, that's
yeah.
awesome.
Well, I think it helps it, what you're learning stick better when you have tangible things to tie to it.
Right.
100%.
Exactly.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of new to this, so you guys will have to walk me through a little bit.
No problem.
This is the first time I've done something like this, so yeah.
No worries. So I'm John. FLX Detector is John.
Nice to
I'm
meet
Beth.
you, John.
Oh, that was fast, Beth. Okay. Hi, I'm Andrew.
I'm back.
Beth.
She's like, I'm Beth. I'm Andrew. Nice to meet you. So, we've been doing this now for just over a year. This would be 1 year and 3 weeks of doing the show, which is awesome. And it's been great having not only detectorists but bottle diggers on here, and well, we haven't had any mudlarking yet. We've had artifact hunters, so like Native American points and stuff like that, which is usually a really big hit. People finding old Native American arrowheads and stuff like that, the scrapers and whatnot. So that's been fun. So I'm super glad that you guys were able to figure stuff out with John and be able to get you up here. So I'm super pumped to see and hear what you have dug in your time of metal detecting.
Okay, well, do we want to jump in or?
Heck yeah, let's do it.
All right. Well, I was just out. Now, my schedule, love my wife dearly, but I get like one day usually during the school year. So anyway, was able to get out on Sunday, and I just started posting some videos about this, but and I get so excited. I like the relics, I do, but I get so excited about the silver. I really do. I mean, not that that's what I'm always after. I'm not, but I just get super excited about that. So at this place, I'm just gonna let me see. Can I turn this camera around or?
Oh yeah, it'll flip. Touch your face again, and then should say flip camera save.
Flip. Oh, I think maybe. Oh nope, that was wrong.
Oh, that rotated it. There you go.
There we go. Okay, so
Alexa, can you make them big?
What's that?
Oh, nothing. Seeing if one of our super mods can make your screen big for us.
I got you. This was the really awesome find. It turned out it's a watch fob, and it's a what is it? It's a 32nd degree Scottish Rite Masonic fob. Whoa. And you guys are getting that. But I did test it. This is 10 karat and the band was 14. So that is always super exciting to find something like that. And then there's a Latin motto at the bottom of it, and the translation is just "My hope is in God." But you can't really make that out too blurry there. And then ended up pulling a 1903 Barber half, which blew me away because I wasn't expecting that. And I also yanked out 7 dimes, another 1909 Barber, a 1917 and 1936 Merc, and then the rest were Roosevelts. And then I had one lone wheat penny, 1929. So, but this is a place that it was an old park years ago, and then it privatized. And I don't think anybody had ever detected it. And so I was the first person to approach them, and it's crazy. I mean, I pulled well over 100 pieces of silver out of this area.
Wow.
Just like I said, 8 from on. I keep thinking it's going to dry up, and then I have a day like I did on Sunday. So, and normally I have more wheat pennies, but this time not so much. And hardly any gold. So that was pretty awesome. So yeah,
video too.
that was pretty stellar.
I saw the video.
What's that?
I saw the video. All on video is great.
Yeah.
It was.
I have. Can I talk about YouTube on here or no? No.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I have a YouTube channel with all my my full length videos, and so all of them are on there, and just like I said, it was a crazy day, super bad weather, but it was definitely worth it. So anyway, so that was just this past Sunday. I'm just going to start, I guess, walking you through, I guess, some things that I find really cool. I don't know. This is one out of 2,500 they made of these. This is a 1993. I don't know if you guys are Marvel fans, but this is an Xavier Institute class ring, and they made 2,500 sterling silver and 250 gold. So I ended up snagging this out of a backyard, which
That's
was
cool.
pretty phenomenal.
Cool.
Yeah. So I don't know. I love it. And I honestly didn't know what I had. Like a lot of times, you might be the same way. I didn't know what I had. I
Right.
just thought it was a class ring, and then I started diving a little deeper, and yeah. Some of my this was another one. This is on one of my videos. Um, this is a military ring, another nice sterling silver. I believe it's Army, but it came from a 1940s yard. Um, let's see, just again,
Oh
I
my
love the
goodness.
rings and uh, sterling. There's a sterling silver class ring from the 1960s. I wish I would have had the stone in this. This is a beautiful little antique sterling silver ring as well. And in the same place I found this, the same yard. I don't know. I don't see these very often. This is this was a mercury dime, and I think I'm saying it right. It's repose. It's
Yep.
when they press it, and
Huh.
that's Lady Liberty pressed out in front there.
That's
So
cool.
yeah, I've never really
Amazing.
seen a lot of these, but and I think it was turned into a pin or something because if you look at the back, you can kind of see something. Oh, sorry. Well, I'm looking at it and I'm not my phone. You can kind of see it was connected to something on the side here. So, but that's definitely one of my favorites. And of course I didn't video that, but
Oh,
still phenomenal find. And I just thought again, didn't know what I had until I pulled it out, and yeah, that was that. So that was pretty awesome. This I found a couple weeks ago, and I don't know. I'm switching gears here. So this is just over 3 inches, about almost 3 1/4 inches. Um, it's 4 pounds 2 ounces, and so it's either, which I would really love it to be, a cannonball.
I was gonna
Now,
say, I think that might be a cannonball.
well, so this was close to the Allegheny River. So I'm in Western PA, and we did have my dad. He had all these stories too about they had put lead markers along the Allegheny, and I think there were 5. And my dad, other metal detectors have searched for these, and 2 have been recovered. The other 3 have not. But and I'm digressing. I apologize. But one of them was recovered intact. The other one, kids had found it and they melted it down or started melting it down for fishing weights because they were made of lead. And then the other 3 haven't been found. But I know there was a lot of activity down the Allegheny, and this was close to the Allegheny River, within a mile or so of it. So I don't know. It could be that. I mean, I know the English and the French. This fits for cannonballs that they would use, from what I'm told or what I've found, but I don't know. But I'd like to
Right.
I haven't cleaned it up. I'm going to do some electrolysis on it, but just haven't gotten around to it yet.
I was gonna say, I thought that was one of the primary mobile cannons that they used during the Revolutionary War were 4-pounders.
Yeah. The only thing about that, like, because that's another possibility. I just don't know if we had a lot of activity
Okay.
this far west in PA. If it was the fringe. I don't know of any skirmishes or anything like that happened. But again, I don't know. I need to read up on the French and Indian War, to be honest with you. And I wanted to do that this
Yeah, I definitely don't know much about that war.
yeah. So yeah,
Yeah,
so
I need to brush up too.
yeah, so that's a really
Where I'm
cool.
at.
Where are you, where's everybody located again?
I'm
Finger Lakes, New
in
York.
northern West Virginia.
Okay,
And John and I are in the Finger Lakes of New York.
nice. Okay, awesome. This is one of these little odd finds. Probably you've seen these before. This is a pooping dog. This is a fireworks toy. Have you seen these before?
No.
No, why haven't
Yeah.
I found one?
What's that?
I said, why haven't I found one
Oh,
yet?
it's from the 1930s, and what they would do is they would take a pharaoh's snake, and so this is kind of collapsed in on, it's been crushed, but this was hollow, and you'd light the snake, and then you'd set the dog on it, and then there is a hole right there, and it just looks like the dog is doing his business. So I thought,
That's
man,
hilarious.
those people back in the 1930s, they were pretty hilarious.
That's good.
I'm gonna go on my bucket list.
Yeah, I mean,
I know, right? I need one of those now.
and that came from the same place that I found this stuff. You know what I mean? Like this came from that same park type area. So I mean that, and honestly,
Hey, Bree.
that park has probably been a big reason that really sucked me in, because once you have that kind of success, A, it spoils you, but then B,
Yes.
you're just hooked. You know
Right.
what I mean? And so yeah, so that's that. So here's another thing. It's kind of cool. This is from what I've researched, this is an antique dog collar lock. So a key would go there, and this it pivots. I guess you can. I'm sorry, guys. There's a separation on each side, so it pivots, and yeah. So that is from my digging. That's what I've found about that. So that's kind of cool.
That is really cool.
Really neat little find.
That's what I was gonna say, Ken. It looked like a piece to a chastity belt.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's funny. The woman who invited me to this place, she had thought that there had been a Civil War. She was told by many people that a Civil War camp was somewhere on her property, and I have zero experience because of digging Civil War stuff, just because we didn't have any activity really here. And in Ohio, they had some activity, but not where she was. Anyway, and I searched, and anyway, I didn't find any Civil War type related items, but I did find this, so that was pretty cool.
That is super
So yeah,
cool.
yeah. Out of the same field, I found this. I did find a nice little Rains guide. So I believe that's what that is anyway. And it's so funny. I dug this up, and I was just so deflated. I was like, oh man, this is just a piece of junk. And then luckily I put it on one of my videos, and someone reached out to me and said, hey, you know what that is? And I didn't, obviously. And yeah, so that's kind of a cool little find. I did want to show something if I could. This is one of my favorite finds my dad had. And the coolest thing about this, let me set it up here. So when my dad found this, the key was in the lock.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the key was in the lock. Now he did electrolysis on this, and this lock works now. It's absolutely insane.
What?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So the key is beautiful.
Oh my god!
So, I mean, he was in magazines back in the day, and it wasn't very popular. Detecting wasn't really a popular thing, but he found a lot of really cool stuff. And so, but that's one of my favorite finds of his. And after he passed, I definitely made sure that I snatched that up.
That is so.
So yeah,
cool.
so that's a really cool little find. There's no marks on the lock, so. Nothing identifiable, but yeah, it's absolutely crazy.
That's like super awesome, because it's like you either find one or the other. Like you never find them.
Yeah.
together. Like,
Right.
Exactly.
And hold on, let me set. I just want to show you guys this. It's so cool. But you can actually see. Sorry. Let me see it real quick. Sorry. You can see. I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to see it. But you can see it just blows my mind that. Let's see here. Of course, I didn't test this before, but I know. There it goes. So, I don't know if you guys can. There's the mechanism working back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
You see that?
Oh my god!
Absolutely insane.
That is so awesome.
Yeah. I mean, so my wife gets really nervous when I do electrolysis, but I always say I learned everything from my dad, and that doesn't make her feel any better. But yeah. Anyway, so. Really cool little iron knife blade that I found. Um, this was at a cabin site that had burned down. My dad, I don't have it. My dad found a William Harrison presidential button at
Oh, cool.
yeah,
Oh,
and when after he sold a lot of his stuff after he got out of detecting, and that was one of the things that went unfortunately. But it was yeah, it was amazing. So this was found out of that same cabin, um, and I just revisit it from time to time and see what I can find. Usually it's not very much, but
what
anyway,
metal detector did you say you were swinging again?
I,
Out of
I
curiosity.
Uh, now my the XP Days 2 is what I swing. Um, I started a few years ago with a Garrett AT Max, and the reason I started with a Garrett is because my dad he loved them, and
Right.
so I was like, well then if it was good enough for my dad, why not? But yeah, and then once I got into it a little bit more, I decided to upgrade, and so yeah, that's
That's
but
awesome.
yeah, and I love the machine. I've had it for a little over a year now, and I'm super happy with it.
Sweet.
So yeah. So this was one of my
Oh,
recent finds. So I have a app where I teach. I have an 1865 map, and there's a school on this 1865 map, and I know it's been detected before. Um, but I ended up one of my videos. I don't have it. Oh, maybe I do have it here. I ended up finding my only piece of silver out of there was this 1902 Barber half.
Nice.
So that was my only piece of silver out of there. Which is, if you're going to do a piece of silver, I mean that's all right.
yeah, that's
Um,
pretty good.
I'd say
yeah,
so.
and that has a New Orleans. If I remember right, that has a New Orleans mint mark. I think. Yeah, it does. So yeah, that's sorry guys about the glare. But yeah, you guys anyway. So yeah, it's New Orleans mint mark.
I can't wait to
I
find one of
found
those.
I
No,
pulled
haven't
two
found a
large
barber house.
oh, what'd you guys
No,
say?
I said I can't wait to find one. I've never found one.
I
Oh,
can't wait to find one that wasn't burned. I found one, but it was burned in a fire.
no way. Yeah, that's silver that takes that burn damage, man. That's pretty gnarly stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, but this this key I recovered. There's a hillside behind the school, and so I like to think it's the key to the school, but who knows how it got there or whatever. But it's in a great condition. I really get excited. Sometimes, like something like skeleton keys, I get really stoked about, and some people look at me like my one buddy. I found the same day I found this, I ended up finding at a different site this this 1864 2-cent piece,
Ooh.
and
Nice.
they're both on my video together. But my friend was like, "Oh, like the 2-cent piece beats the key hands down," and I was like, "I guess I don't know," but I was way more excited about the skeleton key, even though I've only found two cent pieces. Um, and the crazy thing about that is, I haven't found. I found these two, and they were about a month apart. And of course, I haven't found any since. But the ones in 1864, this one's 1864, this is in 1865. So a couple of 2-cent pieces. So that's kind of super cool, I think.
It's
Um,
funny how that works too. Like you don't find something for you're waiting to find it, and then all of a sudden you find multiple,
yeah,
and then it just cuts off again.
yeah.
Yeah.
This past summer, like I get again. I'm kind of goofy about I get all excited about the. Sorry, I'm all over the place here.
Thanks,
I get all
Kevin.
excited about the silver, and but this summer,
Oh my!
um,
What the
I
heck?
ended up pooling two 1920 within a month of each other, and one of these was found at that place where I found this stuff. Um, but hold on, let me get it. Sorry, I should have been prepared. There we go. But let me see if you guys can see that. but it's just in phenomenal shape.
Yeah.
Has its date on it, 1920, and I know 1920 was a high mintage year, but still, anything that I get that's pre 1925 and has a date on it as far as the Standing Liberty goes, I get pretty stoked. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, so what I was saying is it had been well over a year since I'd found a Standing Liberty, and then um, within um, within a month, I find two, and they both have their dates on it. And then I ended up finding a third one at a guy's house around Pittsburgh. And I don't know if I was feeling super generous, or just, I don't know, but I ended up giving it to him. I was like, and he wasn't expecting anything, but I thought, the guy was super cool. He saw how excited I was. But yeah, so this is, this year's silver, so far for me.
Nice.
And let me see here. So I have barbers, and what's funny is, well, no, I won't get to that yet.
Thank you, Kev.
But yeah, so barbers here, and then I get into Mercs here. And I just have them by date, but a lot of Mercs.
I definitely
And get
my
into
favorite's the Standing Liberty. I can't wait to dig one for myself.
Same.
Oh, it's art. You know what? Like that's the thing about the walking liberties.
Right.
And I really dig the back of the barber quarters and the barber halves. I mean,
Yeah.
the ones
Yeah.
that are in good shape.
Right.
Like here's an 1897 barber half, and I mean it's actually just such a beautiful coin.
Yeah, look at
But
that. Oh,
yeah, I'm sorry, the video is just not. I don't know if the video is doing it justice right now, but yeah, just such a gorgeous, coin. But anyway, yeah. So I've been fortunate, like as far as my silver, where I found that that's a burned. You had spoken about a burned piece of
That
silver,
what?
right? What was it? Yeah, this was burned in 1952. It's just a Washington, but it was found at the same place I found that Standing Liberty that I was telling you about in Pittsburgh. And the crazy thing about like I put a lot of stuff out, and then I have some. These are just different walkers. Like I have 4 walkers this year. I have 1 Franklin, and then I have that other barber that I didn't put in my book yet. But yeah, not going too bad with that. And then this book is from my previous 2 years, and these books they're getting heavy, man. Like I have this stuff that I haven't put in yet, but that's just silver that I found. So I've been fortunate. I've been really fortunate. And then yeah, same deal. Just what has eluded me are the seated liberties, man. That is something. This is my only seated liberty right here. It's a half dime, and had a little hole drilled in. It's bent up. It was bent up like a taco. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but I have a digital microscope, and the date's from the 1850s. I can't remember exactly what right now, but that has been my only. And I get so excited. I get to these places that are super old, and I'm thinking, oh, this is going to be the day. This is going to be the day, and nothing. But it's not gonna keep me from. I'm gonna persevere. I'm gonna keep trying. So
heck yeah.
yeah. So that is my only seated right now. So I have a lot. You know what I haven't gotten into, and I don't know if you guys do this a lot, but I haven't done a ton of fields, and because I think I have attention deficit, and I kind of get bored after a while in the fields, but we have so much land around here. I mean, that's where I found that 1 2 cent piece was in a field, but I have enough permission. I might as well start hitting them fields a little more. You know what I mean? I don't know. Do you guys hunt a lot of fields or no?
Oh yeah.
Andrew and I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have plowed fields like these guys have, but I have several cow pastures that I detect.
And how do you guys do on those?
So the fields, oh my gosh, it's fun. First off, doing the research, everybody loves doing the research. But I think my favorite part is that first time you get to that new site and you're walking through the field and you're looking for the signs of the pottery and the glass and listening for the iron. And then you get into those pockets and it's like, oh, there's a large cent. Oh, there's a sweet button, and it's so much fun.
The nice thing that we have out here, which people out west I think curse us a little bit, is we have a lot of largies. You know what I mean? And it's funny when you start talking to people, and when you talk to people, it makes a lot of sense, right? Why we have more large cents here than there, but yeah, they're pretty envious, But I love it. My oldest, I don't think I have it on me right now. My oldest largie actually my oldest coin is an 1825 large cent. This is not it, but I'm trying to think. I can't honestly. I didn't prepare well enough. Sorry, but yeah, this is just an 1840. This is an 1845 one. It's in decent shape, I think.
The back of that.
Yeah, I mean, at this school that I was at, where I found these, I pulled 2 large cents, but it's so depressing when you can't. They're just toasted, and you can't pull any dates off them.
Yes, it is.
That's the one I dug this weekend. I can't, I barely got it so I could see the bust, but I cannot get the date. It's driving me crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's no amount. I'm looking for that magic bullet. I don't think there is one, but I would love to be able to do something to get some detail off them. But I think once it's gone, So. I was lucky enough. I found 2. This is a beautiful sterling silver thimble. I popped it back out. It was kind of crushed a little bit, but I don't know if you guys can see that. But there's flowers on it.
Oh yeah, look at the detail on it.
Yeah, it's absolutely.
It is really pretty.
Gorgeous. And then this one, I found at the place I was at on Sunday. Again, this crushed one here. And not as much detail on this. Around the bottom, there's a little bit, but not like the other one I found. But I only have 2 sterling silver thimbles, but that's not bad, I guess, right? I mean,
Is there one stamped inside?
What's that?
Is that one stamped inside?
This one?
Yeah. They're sometimes stamped inside.
Not that I. Well, I'm sorry, I can't. I keep looking. I forget them.
You probably need a flashlight to see it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, check it out sometime.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I was watching.
That's where mine was stamped at.
What's that?
Yours was, right?
That's where mine was stamped at on the very tip on the inside.
What are they, like sterling or what? Like what are they?
It says sterling in it. I think it has like the size, doesn't it? Like mine said sterling 10.
Okay, yeah. This on the outside right here by my thumb, it says sterling. I know you guys can't make that up, but right above my thumb, it says sterling, and then that's 11 right there. So that's marked on the outside, and this one, I don't. Oh, all right. Sorry about that. It has an 8, number 8 on it right here, and there's. Oh, sorry, I'm terrible at this. It has an 8, and right around the 8, it's like a little semicircle. It says sterling. So
Okay.
Right on the outside. So yeah, pretty cool little finds there. This was a cool find. Get into this was a really cool find from
Oh wow.
this past summer, and this is a the people who would be trained in the bombers. The aerial gunners would get this, I guess. So my only one, I've seen other guys find these, but I didn't know exactly what it was. When I found it, I mean, I knew it was World War II, but yeah, a great little find there. And this, I had to do some research on this. This is actually a World War II nameplate. So I kept that because I thought, it's just a cool little piece of our history there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So, but
I
yeah,
love finding military stuff.
yeah, and somebody on here, I think I was watching you guys last week or the week before, and they said there were patent dates on toe taps. Was it you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
A Brie. Wasn't it Brie?
Yeah, I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Neither did I.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to start looking at my toe taps now. I had no idea. So anyway, yes, that's pretty cool. It's a nice little ornate. I don't know. It's just a little suspender, part of a suspender clip.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I kind of like it. I'm gonna keep it. But let me see what else we have here. This was again. I haven't been able to find. So this is sterling silver pocket watch that I was able to find.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's cool.
Very nice.
And this actually, this piece does not go with these two, unfortunately. These were found on two different sites. I was never able to find. I mean, these just bang my ears out, man. This was such a I don't know 95, 90. It was just a huge banging signal. And they were probably about 20 yards apart, but
Oh my goodness.
but really cool. It has the number on the inside. And I guess tells you it's sterling. Anyway, so it's and this has the matching number on this side, 2192. Anyway, so this was definitely all part of the same watch, but haven't found a lot of. That was my only sterling silver, and then this silver one was found at a different spot. So that is pretty cool. And then along with is this what am I looking at here? Is this like a barrel? Is this a barrel tap key, or am I wrong here? What is? Do you guys know what this is?
I think
Anybody?
Clock key?
I don't know, man. It's hollow here.
It kind of
There's a
does
hole
look
there.
like something having to do with a barrel, just because of the holes on it, I think.
Yeah, it's weird. There's a hole in the end, and I think. Anyway, I don't know. I thought I'd throw it on, see if
A
anybody.
keg tap key?
Yeah, maybe. Am I reaching? I don't know. Kind of cool though.
That's what I'm thinking, Doug. Grandfather clock key, maybe.
I'm gonna.
I know. I thought those had the holes in the end, like at the very end of it.
Yes,
I don't know.
everyone's saying a tap key.
Yeah, tap key. Okay, yeah. And this should be more like a. This is more of a clock key, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's a pretty cool little thing. This is a railroad switch key. It's a brass railroad switch key.
Oh, that's cool.
I love those.
Ended up, yeah. Again, at that same stinking park that I was at, they have this lake, and I'm itching because they need to do some work and they need to lower the level a little bit. And that's like my last big hurrah at this place, I think, where because this came out of the lake is why I mentioned that. It was down a couple feet last summer, and I was able to get along the bank or what's normally underwater. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But I know this lake. They used it in the late 1800s, up until this place was privatized, and that was like in the around the 1920 or so, and that's got to hold a lot of stuff in there. I mean, there's got to be a lot of stuff. It's too hard to really metal detect it, because the bottom's so rocky. Like my sand scoop really doesn't work really well. So I don't know. I'm just hoping that I keep talking to the person in charge out there and hoping that they're gonna do some work. But they're kicking the can down the road. So I don't know.
What railroad was it for? Is it stamped on the?
I could never find it. It says let me see here. It says MT. And the thing about me is my eyes are old, bifocals and all that good stuff. I think it's MT dot or period O period L. But I can't. I've tried to look that up if you guys can see that. Yeah, let me see. I've tried to look it up. I cannot find. I can't find like where it belongs.
Ashley,
So-
Robin, are you guys in here? You guys are the gurus at searching stuff.
Right.
Yeah, we have good researchers here. It looks like it's a switch key.
Yeah.
So I don't know though. And
That's so
again,
cool.
part of my problem is I do think I'm attention deficit. So I'll get into this stuff and then I'm on to the next stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, with this key, that's kind of what happened. I researched it a little bit. I kind of hit some walls, and then I just kind of got a little distracted. So yeah, so it sits in a little.
You said MTO on that?
Yeah, MT period, O period. I think it's L. I think. I could send you guys a better picture.
I bet you we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Maybe by the
Yeah,
time
probably
this
by
live's
the end of
over.
the live.
I
Yeah.
would love that. That'd be phenomenal.
I find a lot of B&O railroad like stuff where I'm at, so that's a different one.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I'm not really
Hey,
certain.
Brian.
I find Lehigh Valley, and Andrew found a Brooklyn one. They're on the same road, which was kind of weird, odd. But
Yeah, that New York City one was nice.
It's crazy. This this is kind of a cool little piece. My wife and I, well, our family, we were down at an Airbnb down in South Carolina, and they had an island that you could rent essentially, and so there was an old well on this island, and I was talking to the property owners, and I had my metal detector. This one I had my Garrett metal detector, and they said, "Yeah, go ahead and metal detect." So I ended up finding a British penny from like the 1870s there, which was kind of weird.
That's cool.
I have it in a book right here. I can pull that out and show it to you guys. But and then this was one of the finds there too, which I don't know, but it was funny when I first found it. It was kind of caked with sand, and I kept it in my keep. I just didn't really know what I had until I started cleaning it up, and then I was like, wait a minute, that started knocking some stuff off it, and it's a pretty detailed little horse there, though, and it had that
I
whole.
love finding stuff like that.
is that off a music box or something?
That's what I'm wondering, right? That's kind of what our thought
Like
was.
the old carousel music box things, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, it's got some weight to it. But yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, let me
Hey,
see.
Sean.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you come up with the name Yeti Detecting?
So AI helped me a little bit.
Okay.
I was looking for some names, and I love the idea of finding Bigfoot, right? Like Bigfoot's this elusive creature, the idea of it, right? And I said it's a lot like treasure hunting, you know what I mean? So I just kind of took that whole, Bigfoot and metal detecting and kind of merged them, because I think there's some similarities, at least in my own mind there are, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, so my logo has, a Sasquatch metal detecting, but, and Yeti metal just kind of rolls off the tongue. So I just liked how it sounded. And, that's just kind of how it started, and what's funny about that, I was teaching fifth grade last year. Oh, I teach fifth and sixth. And one of my fifth grade students gave me such a great suggestion for my logo, and I use it. It's because anyway, I just thought it was so funny. And you take these kids that are like 10 years old and you say, hey, what do you think of this? And every now and again you get a really good suggestion. And so yeah, he gave me a great suggestion. You know what? I'm going to use that, Ian. And so here it is. So it's part of my logo. But yeah, so that's how the whole Yeti metal. And my tagline is "Find What's Hiding," so it just kind of is playful with the whole Bigfoot Yeti thing. You know what I mean? So still trying to find that Bigfoot, trying to find what's hiding under our feet, and we kind of merged that all together. So
Your intro on the tuba view is fantastic, by the way. I was watching
thank
it
you.
yesterday.
That's
I love it.
that's all Canva. Yeah, that's but I mean, I'm telling you, I spend a lot of time on this, and but there's people out there that do this so much better. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's a lot of fun for me. You know, it's just time. It's not hard work. It's just time.
Right. So we have two
There's,
possibilities on your railroad key.
Here you go, Andrew.
Lay it on me.
MTO, Michigan Terminal Railroad, possibly, and then we got another one, Minnesota Transfer Railroad.
Oh wow, that's weird. 'Cause we're in PA, huh? So yeah,
Right.
that's cool. Sorry, yeah. I keep forgetting I'm not pointing my camera at. All right, so what do you guys make of this? This is really like so. This is a ball. Right? It's not magnetic. It's smooth. It was found on like a 1850s, 1840s farm, and I have no idea what the heck this thing like. What? Why? I mean, I don't know what.
Is that grape shot?
Oh, I don't. What was grape shot made of? Was it iron? Because this is an iron.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not.
No,
it's not
green.
magnetic at all. So.
Oh, it looks green.
Yeah. Any
Doug said a mill
ball
ball.
here? What's that?
Okay, Lenny.
Doug said a mill
Lenny.
ball.
Relic 965. He should know what that is.
Okay. Yeah, mill ball. I know what those are.
What's that?
What mill ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, they would use them to grind like around like iron furnaces. They would grind rock or whatever into powder with these mill balls. See, and that's what AI told me this might be is a mill ball, which I thought that's a stinking big mill ball. I said don't even turn me on to what a mill ball was.
Okay. Doug said they made them all in different sizes too.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe this is a mill ball. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, who knows? But like I said, the cool history person in me hopes it's a cannonball, though. So I'm gonna stick with that for right now. But yeah, I don't know. It was a banging signal. I found a couple of fatties, Indian heads close to this, but yeah, it's I don't know. It's been a big question mark for me. So here, nice little brass.
Oh, that's nice.
Elm City forever.
4-lever. Little 4-lever. Oh, yeah.
Oh, so that's where ball mason jars came from? That name?
That's cool.
I don't. Yeah, that is. Let me see here. Got the old Tootsie here. This was a nice little. Yeah, it's like a 1948. I think Oldsmobile. I think is what this was, but I didn't think it was in terrible shape. But pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
I like it. What do you guys make of this? So all right. So I have a sash buckle. So here, this is a sash buckle, right? And you can see. I mean, I definitely, I'm confident that's a sash buckle, but this, I have no idea what this thing is. There's something on the back that looked like it was some sort of a. I mean, is it a? I mean, there's a hook on it. I mean,
Oh, that's interesting.
I
Yeah.
don't know,
Oh, that is interesting.
but it's decorative. I mean, like these are like petals or.
Is that a fishing hook?
And it's not that sharp though. It's a hook, but you can see if I hold it kind of to the side how wide it is.
Okay.
You know
Yeah, it's
what I mean?
wide.
Yeah, but I pulled it out and I was like, I have no idea what this thing is. So I thought, hey, I'm gonna let some smarter people look at this and see what you guys think. I have no idea, but yeah.
Ladies belt clip.
So,
Hair clip.
maybe, yeah. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, that's part of the fun of this hobby, though, right?
Absolutely.
We find a lot of stuff that it doesn't matter how much research you do. Like
There's another
eventually, someone else will know what it is, and they found one, and that's how you figure it out.
Absolutely, absolutely. Some cool old. I think that's from a horse, though. I'm pretty sure. Anyway.
Yeah, that's pretty hefty.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
solid.
pretty big piece, and takes me to my
Could be, Michael.
Hey.
this little collection of crotal bells, which I love. Got various sizes. My largest, what is this? Is it a 6 or? Yeah, it's a 6. So my largest is a 6, and then they go down from there. Haven't found the real big ones yet, like the baseball size ones or anything like that. That's the biggest. That's the biggest one we have, and then they go down from there. But yeah.
I
Favorite
love
relic right
the
there.
one that I found. I
What's
just
that?
put mine on my Christmas tree.
Oh, that's
Bells are
cool.
my favorite relics to dig.
The one crazy thing about
Hey, Selena.
these, I was at an old where I found this this pressed dime. Right, I was at the same place, and I was in their backyard, and I ended up digging like 5 crotal bells. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah, so it had to have been a building or something where at one point, and they just kind of just were forgotten about. You know what I mean? So, but it was crazy. It was like it was. I know I put it on Facebook, and it was a post on Facebook. It wasn't. It wasn't. I wasn't really filming stuff back then, but crazy. All those crotal bells from probably about like a 6-foot diameter on the ground. So it was absolutely insane. So yeah, I have other crotal bells, but just to show, yeah, just the different sizes and stuff. But
John, do you have a favorite thing to dig?
there's some other ones I have there. Again, I get so excited. I mean, I love crotal bells. Crotal bells are really fun for me. I really like the shiny, man. I love seeing that shiny.
Oh, I totally get that. Man.
I love that silver, man, when it comes out of the hole, and it just looks, just absolutely gorgeous. When it's just hard for me to fathom sometimes that it does so well under the ground. And then we all dig like modern stuff, like zinc pennies, and like they're like just falling apart. You know what I mean? I'm pretty confident in 100 years. I don't know if people are going to be able to detect modern money. You know what I mean? I think it's going to be all
Probably
gone.
not.
But
John, there's a question in chat. What's your Facebook page name is?
it's Yeti. Everything's Yeti Metal.
Okay.
Yeah, everything is Yeti. Yeti Metal on YouTube. Yeti Metal on TikTok and Facebook. Yeah. This again, I didn't know. And again, I guess we do this a lot. You guys have probably seen these before. So this is an old. Sorry, got to get you in frame. This is an old Boy Scout, 1910. You guys have probably seen these before, but it was made by the Excelsior Shoe Company, and the back. I don't know if you guys can make out. Oh boy, yeah, the lighting's. Anyway, there's a swastika on the back. Right, so you guys knew that the swastika was the symbol of the Boy Scouts in the early 1900s.
It was a good,
Good luck charm.
symbol.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have another one here. Maybe this one will show up a little better. This is a different one. I don't know if it's going to show. My
If
camera's.
you are ever detecting live and you find something with that on it, you probably don't want to show that.
Oh! Can we show it now? No.
You can get the banana.
Should I not show it now?
Probably not.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
Just in case.
Well, you know what's funny though? What's crazy to me about that is, because I've done a lot of research about this. You know what I mean? And I get history and I get our view on everything now, but you have an appreciation for these things and the time that they were made and the culture that was our culture then. You know what I mean? So anyway.
No, but AI doesn't understand that.
I know it blows my mind, and it's a little bit irritating. But yeah, so
There are some just rules on TikTok that are just
So
different.
all right. Well, I don't mean to cause you guys any problems. Sorry
Oh,
about
no,
that.
no.
All
I
right.
think for these chats with the group, I think we don't. I think we have more leeway. But if you're by yourself doing it,
You find something like that.
that's
Yeah,
really
I
neat
did.
though, because I've never seen one of those before. I
haven't
didn't
either.
even know those were in existence.
Yeah, at the bottom, it's hard to see.
Jeff.
It says July
Hey,
1910,
Jeff.
and you can see a boy.
On
I'm
a
assuming
horse,
it's a
right?
boy sitting on a horse. Yeah.
Right.
Um, and actually, I was lucky enough to find two at the same site.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah, you can
cool.
see the
Seen those
horse.
before, Beth?
What's that?
I was asking Beth if she's seen them before.
No, I haven't.
Yeah. So
Right.
and then
You know.
the
Yeah, it's right.
at the other house again where I found this is where I found the smaller token, and I forget what it was. It wasn't for the Excelsior Shoe Company. It was for something else. But yeah, so same symbol, but actually the symbol's turned. It's backwards compared to what like the Nazis did in World War II. So
Right.
yeah, it's just it's turned. I guess a different orientation, or it's I guess it's backwards. Anyway, I'm rambling.
It's crazy how history took a symbol for good luck and turned it into what
Yes.
it got turned
Right.
into, you know?
Right.
100%. Yeah. Thanks for that tip, though. I appreciate that. What's that?
I said it's completely ruined the meaning of the symbol. You know,
Yeah,
so-
it's crazy.
Yeah, got hijacked.
But yeah, Dino, exactly. It's not history. It's one.
Yeah,
thing.
you're right, Dino.
That's all it takes.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Well, you guys are good at reading. I'm not even looking at comments at all. I apologize.
Oh, no, that's good. That's why we're
We-
here.
Yeah, we do this very often.
Yeah. A nice little, I'm not sure what this little buckle went to, but nice little tiny little buckle, though. Pretty
That's a nice
dainty.
one.
Yeah.
I like that everything's still there, you know, for it to be able to pivot.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. I thought it just broke. It didn't. Okay. Let me see here.
That's
This
great,
is
Andrea.
kind of a fun little token. This is a Gillette. Heads you win. It's just an advertising token for Gillette. Tails you lose, and it says if you don't get, or if you don't use it. Tails you lose if you don't use it. And there's a picture of a Gillette razor right here on the back. So yeah, it's kind of a. I found a couple of these, but kind of cool. So a little horseshoe. And yeah, so that's kind of cool, I think.
I love finding tokens. There's so many different kinds out there.
Yeah.
Right?
Hey, Sean, would you show that buckle thing again with a little hook?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dwayne.
Charlie Harley, Heritage Relic Hunters, is here. I want him to take a look at that. Maybe he's seen that before. He digs with quarter hoarder, and they find.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Good
Dwayne.
stuff. Yeah, so this had to extend the whole way up. There's a place. Well, I don't know if it had to, but I mean, you can see that. Oh, sorry. You can see that it looks like some sort of a pin there, right? I mean,
Any idea, Charlie, on that one? 'Cause that hook is definitely like a. That's the clasp part, right? But,
yeah, I have no idea.
like somebody said, a buckle or a belt buckle, I think, a woman's belt buckle. Yeah, I
It's
think
definitely
Dino said
different.
that he saw
Yeah,
at the
it's
Ghost Town thing.
that's why I thought I'd show it to you guys because again,
Yeah, thanks.
I don't know. This is so locally we had this is a bridge crossing token for walking. You could cross with this token. It says good for 1 foot. Foot what? Something or other. Anyway, you guys restore tokens because I've looked online about kind of restoring them up and kind of you guys mess around with that or not?
Mm-mm.
No, because I think this would be a really good candidate for this particular one right here. But it's such a great. I think it's brass.
Brass. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. But it's such. I don't know. I think it would do really well. Maybe this winter that will be something that I get into. And then the old CCC buttons. You guys familiar with those?
Yeah, that's 1930s, right?
Yep. Yeah.
The camp.
So, very cool stuff. Again, it's so funny. What you learn here. So we have a lot of these. So where I teach, the hills all through here. And I'm sure in West Virginia the same way. A lot of coal mines, though, right? And so these are all just coal miner tags. It was one of my videos. It's where I found one of these 2-cent pieces too, but I think these are like early 1900s. I don't think these are super old, but still pretty cool little finds, and they all have their numbers. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. Just they ring up really nice, which kind of makes me think that place hasn't been detected yet. I mean, some people online have said, yeah, a place like that with that foundation had to have been detected, but these ring up. I mean, they're not a super high tone, but they're high enough that you wouldn't just leave them. I don't think. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I don't know. There's I've had the new coil, the elliptical coil for the XP Days 2 on back order since May, and there's so many places that I want to get to, but it's such just a frustrating thing because I have places that I know it should really help me out quite a bit, but anyway, it's just not in yet. So hopefully it will be soon. Here's a nice little button.
Oh wow!
This is that. Let me say, I wrote this down. What is this? Because I know I forget. Let me see here real quick. I believe this is a U.S. Marine Corps uniform button. I believe. I think. I could be wrong. You guys can fact check me. But that's a pretty cool little button. Pretty nice. This is a Pennsylvania one.
Oh wow!
You guys can see the horses.
Mm-hmm.
There's a horse there, and I think that this is a Pennsylvania State SEAL Civil War cuff button. I think. So again, I might be wrong. I don't want to be spreading any rumors, but I think that's what I have there.
Can you read the back?
Yeah. Well, can I read it right now? I'm not sure. HOS or H.
Horseman.
Yeah.
So that's 1890s to 1920s.
Okay. So it's not okay. So then it's not that old.
No. Yeah.
Still pretty cool though. I'm gonna keep it.
Oh yeah, it's awesome. Yeah. Great.
I don't know a ton about buttons. I don't find enough of them. But when I do, they're pretty awesome. But I just don't know. And then this is a really cool little floral type button as well. Still has a shank.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I don't find a ton of buttons.
I don't either.
Yeah.
Not flat buttons, and I found great seal buttons, but I don't find a lot of more decorative like that.
Yeah. I only have a few in my collection right now.
What's on the back of that button? Let me see
I thought you might ask. No.
testing
I'm just messing with you. Oh my gosh. I
usually give my finds in the field. I give them to Andrew to look at.
Do you? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh. Well,
Every single one.
Sucks,
He screws up the date still.
oh well. What stinks is, I'm 53 now, and my eyes are just not what they used to be, man. It's just a sign of the times. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, there's lettering there, but I'm not even gonna go. I can't tell you how many times on my videos I'd be like, oh yeah, it's a 19 whatever 49, and then I look at it later and it's like, oh, you big dummy, that's not a 1949. It's I don't know, like some of those numbers are pretty tricky anyway. But and like I said, when my eyes just do what they do, not the best. But let me see here. That's just
I'm glad I'm
Buffalo.
only 43, so my eyes are still good.
Yeah, right.
You're
In your
43.
dreams. No, he's not.
He's like 87.
Hey.
I'm just gonna like debunk that right now.
Debunk it. Yeah,
He's like
a
87.
nice little,
It's okay.
nice little round ball there.
Right.
You know what that is.
Adrian.
Um,
Hello,
what else?
Hey, honey.
You know, these. I'll tell you, I found this past fall. This little kitty gem ring, and for these little sterling silver rings, man, the stone. I mean, it looks absolutely gorgeous. And to think that I forget how much these were, like 29 cents or something like that. It wasn't that much. You see advertisements for these things, but little sterling silver ring, and it's just an absolutely gorgeous little ring. I have a granddaughter. I don't know if when she gets to be that age, I'm going to give it to her because she's probably just going to lose it. But yeah, I think about that. You know, these little kid rings like this. That used to be the thing, man. But that's absolutely. I don't know. I don't think the video is doing it justice, but it's absolutely a stunner, man. For it to be like a little kid ring.
It does look. It's pretty.
Yeah, the little kitty gem.
Rings
And
are
then-
always fun.
Yeah. And then this is just other old, just your typical ring someone would buy who didn't have a lot of money, right?
Poor man's wedding band.
You got it. Yeah.
I like those though. 'Cause those
Yeah,
are-
got a
I do
couple,
too. I found a couple of them.
couple of those.
Thank you, Landon.
Hey, Anderson.
There was one place that I was
The cheetah.
at. It's on one of my videos, and they ended up finding like 3 sterling silver rings, and I didn't know. I can't remember which 3 now. Anyway, but again, these are just sterling that I have. That
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
This
Just
is
early.
one that.
Some
Well-
chunky rings. I'd like to find more like that.
Well, this is a nice chunky one with a nice little
Yeah.
little stone in it.
We don't find those in fields very much.
No.
No, yeah, I wouldn't think. You guys do any beach hunting?
No. I have not. I've never gone.
Yeah. This past summer, I ended up finding it was only 10 karat, but it had 9 diamonds in it, and I was so excited, and my wife said, "You know that'll fit me," and so I made the mistake of not, I guess, offering it up soon enough. So she has that ring now, but yeah, so I had a little bit of success at the beach, but we don't get there that often. But let's see here, just going through.
There's a question in chat, Sean, for you. Do you have
What's
a
up?
video on your page of the with the object that looks like a hair piece? The one with the hook.
There might be a video. I can't remember if I put that on. That might have been a piece that I think I did put it on. I just can't remember where I found it.
Do you know how long ago you found it?
It was this fall sometime. This past fall sometime. So it doesn't go back. I try to put a video out about once a week. I don't know if you guys do this on YouTube, but it's a grind. Like to get enough content. Here's a cool thing. So that's a little printing press plate. And I'm not sure, I can't, obviously this is backwards, the writing at the bottom. I've had some different people tell me some different things. But yeah, I've found a couple of printing press plates. This was my second one. This was found out in Ohio at somebody's house where the house used to be part of the Underground Railroad. So that was
wow. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they took me down to the basement, and you could see there was a tunnel that was sealed up, and it was pretty darn cool. But this was found in their yard, so just kind of cool little thing. That's something I would take into school, and
Now, What kind of signal was that?
It was a higher signal. It was higher than I thought it would be. I can't remember right now off the top of my head, but it was. I can't remember on my machine now. And now I have a couple of cameras that I try to run, and honestly, sometimes I just get lazy because there's a lot of cameras and it's a lot of extra work. But I try to have one camera on the actual screen to get the VDI, and but I wasn't running two cameras when I was filming this. I just hadn't got my second GoPro yet. So, but yeah, going back to like filming content for like YouTube, it is because you don't know what you're going to get into. You know what I mean? So it's really hard because I don't want to just put on stuff that is clad or whatever. You know what I mean? So it's really dependent on, you're kind of at the mercy of your site, and so it's oh, this was kind of cool. This is a cool little thing. This is a Daredevil. So World Championship Daredevil, it says on it. H. Ward Beams. This is on one of my YouTube videos. Me finding this. This was out an 1856 farm, and we knew it was 1856. On the back, it has the Lord's Prayer. So it's pretty tiny, but it's right there.
You need to be saying that if you're getting a Daredevil award.
Right,
huh?
right. Yeah. But I think I put a link down in that video about who this guy was and everything. But they show a car jumping over a bus, and it's
Oh my
kind of
goodness.
cool little, yeah. And at first I thought it was just like a clad $50, and then I looked at it a little closer, and it turned out to be a pretty cool little token.
Yeah, that's wicked.
And then this was for Woodrow Wilson. If you made a donation, you got this. You know what I mean? So you have Woodrow Wilson on the top. I found this at the same place where I found this 2-cent piece and a lot of these coal miner tags. But yeah, that is what that was. I don't have I don't have anything online. I do have videos of it, but I don't have anything online of that. And then this, I'm gonna massacre this. This is from 18. I think 1866 is the date at the bottom right here. This is another token, and it's from a school. And I shouldn't even have brought it up because I can't remember all the college has changed names now. It's a religious school, and it's out in the Midwest. And so, I found this at a bed and breakfast, an 1850s bed and breakfast. And what always makes you wonder is, how did this wind up here? You know what I mean? So far away from home. There was a big story with this bed and breakfast that, they had a lot of, what was it? I'm trying to think. I'm going to butcher the story now. It's funny. You talk to so many people and then you start, and again, anyway, I'm going to ramble. So, but there were, I don't want to say transient because that's not the word I'm looking for, but it's not a halfway house either. Anyway, I'm not sure, but there were, it sounded like there were some transient people living at this place at some point, but you don't know anyway. So this is just a really cool find anyway. So I'll be quiet now. I am rambling. Apologize for that. But and then just other various tokens. You find these all the time. Like this is a cool one. This is a Pittsburgh Rail token.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, they had a little triangle cut out. Oh, you see that? There it is. Little triangle cut out, and it just says Pittsburgh Rail. And there's a date. I think it's like 1932 or something at the bottom. So, but that's a cool little find. Again, I found these at a couple of different places around here in PA. Tax tokens, that kind of stuff. Good stuff. This is for free mints. I don't know.
Oh, I found a few of those.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think let me see, just the buckles. I think I'm about. I don't know. I think I'm about it. I think I'm about tapped out, guys. Any idea on this bad boy? Look at this thing.
Oh wow.
It's very decorative.
It is very decorative, right? But it has that hook at the bottom.
Okay, hanger hook, huh?
Yeah,
Somebody's got an idea about that, I bet you.
I had no idea. That was another thing I was scratching my head about.
Interesting. Come on, relic
No,
people.
sorry. Keep it in.
It almost reminds me of like the hooks that I have on either side of my fireplace to hang
Oh yeah,
stuff on.
yeah, yeah. Those are tiny, tiny little hooks though.
How does it attach, Beth?
It's
Like through the center?
it's attached through the center, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, just other tokens here too. Just a lot of aluminum stuff. You know,
Oh, a square one.
oxidol.
Cool.
Yeah, that's an oxidol one right there. If I'm saying that right. Another square one here.
Oh wow.
That's what is it? Good for 2 cakes. And the P and C. I don't know. Free. I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
I think tokens are fun.
Oh, tokens
do
are the
too.
best. I think.
It's currency, you know?
Right. And it's not something that was mass minted, you know?
No, this one's for Ivory soap.
Not by the government, anyway.
Right.
Right.
Except
And
for
then-
the tax one.
Sunoco, you guys have, I'm sure, found these tokens with the cars on them.
Yep.
I have
With
not.
Sunocos.
So you said seated is your, well, not your white whale, because you do have a seated half dime. Is it
Half
you have a
dime,
white
yeah.
whale that something you really want to find? Maybe you should have found by now, but you haven't?
I mean, I'm in the right places for seated. I just can't, my Trime. Oh boy, what I love a Trime. You know what I mean? Like that is, hold on. Yeah, that would be something that I would absolutely love. I found this. I had a video of this. This is actually on one of my YouTube or my TikTok, recent TikTok, and I was so disappointed. This is a Canadian 5-cent piece, and it's a 1918. So just a tiny little. And when it was first in the hole, I thought, oh, this could be a Trime, right? Because there's only like 1.5 millimeter difference.
Oh wow.
From this
So
and the
tiny.
Trime. Yeah, it's a tiny little, the 5-cent, and actually it's about the same size as the this is the seated half dime, and then this is the Canadian 5-cent piece. So they're both tiny little coins, but when I found this, I was so disappointed, and then some people reached out and they were like, yeah, those are still pretty cool. That's a pretty cool little find there, you know what I mean? But I was just have a heart so set on finding that Trime, and so
You'll find one.
you found one?
No, I haven't, but you'll
Oh.
find one. I will too eventually.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I told myself. Like I was out Sunday and it was cold, and I was like, you are a bonehead for being out here, But I thought that's how you have stellar days. You know what I mean? Like, and you can have days that still end with a strikeout, but you got to keep swinging. You know what I mean? My biggest coin spill. I was at this farm, and the owners, it was someone my wife is related to, and the owners were like, they found this 4-inch silver coin in their garden, and I was so stoked. And I went all over that property and could not find like anything. And I ended up getting to this like 1 foot by 1 foot area, and I ended up pulling like a Walking Liberty, a War Nickel, a Roosevelt dime, and a Merc, all out of the same hole. And that was it. Like, as far as silver went. So had I not gotten to that one little spot, the whole.
I remember that video.
Yeah, yeah. But that's the crazy thing is, and I think there are a couple wheat pennies in there too. But that's the thing about detecting is that, I always kind of say
Okay.
I don't gamble, but I do have a gambler's mentality, right? So it's like, okay, if I just do just another pass here or do one more pass there, because you never know. It's kind of like if you're at the beach and you're into finding shark's teeth or whatever, and you wait for the next wave to come in. It's the same idea. You know what I mean? So, but it's that kind of stuff that leads to those good days. You know what I mean? That you just say, and honestly, like I had my large coil on, and I was swinging a pro for like 5 hours. My lower back today is even like I'm having trouble moving because like it takes a toll. That big coil, like that small coil on the dais, you can swing that thing all day and
Oh,
really
yeah.
not feel anything.
I
can't
love
feel
it.
how light it is. Oh, it's amazing. But I had a lot of area to cover, so putting that big one on, man, I'll tell you what, my back really, really, really.
Feeling it today.
Oh boy, yeah. But again, you look what you have to show for it. So I mean, I don't know, it's okay. So yeah, that's what I got. So
Every
I
night.
don't
What
know.
program are you running on the dais?
What's that?
What program do you run on the dais?
You know what? I've been running a ton, and I really like the Tecna. Is it Tecna? Is that right?
Yeah.
I've been using that.
Yeah.
I love it. But it's funny because, certain places, and I'm not sure why. Like, there was a little picnic area at this park where I'd had all this luck, and I thought, okay, I had every piece of silver out of this place. I know I'd been over it with my Garrett, multiple coils. I was over it with the Deus, two different coils, big coil. I have all the coils. So trying different size coils, and then I went back to that general program because the one thing that I pull out a lot of this, I used to find a ton of wheat pennies and a good amount of silver, but a lot of like pull tabs, tons of pull tabs, and so. I thought, I'm going to put on the general program and I'm going to really focus on those midtones because there's got to be maybe a little, and I did find a little signet ring at that park, just a tiny little, here it is, tested positive for 10 karat, but has a little M on it right here. So that, I did find that there, and that was when I was running just the general program. And this past summer, that's when I ended up finding that Standing Liberty, that 1920 Standing Liberty, which was in phenomenal shape. And I ended up finding another Merc in an area that I was convinced I had all that silver pulled out with multiple machines, multiple coils. But it's that general program. And it pinged there, you know what I mean? And
I have a park like that. I'm gonna have to go try the general program, my silver park.
I think you should. Yeah, because I went back and I ended up that night, I think I found 3 pieces of silver, and one was a barber dime in another area that I'd been over a ton before. And that's the thing, they always talk about ground conditions and whatever, moisture. But I do need to play around with the programs a little more, you know what I mean? But I'm really happy with that Technic program on these old farms, just because they're really good around all that iron, you know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, that elliptical coil would be nice, I'm not gonna lie, you know what I mean? Because
I'm
the shape
itching
of
to
the
get
coil,
the woods
yeah,
and use the Techna program. I have it in my detector, but I've been waiting for the bears to go to sleep.
Okay. Yeah, well, what I'm going to end up doing once the ground freezes up is I just had an 1877 map that I bought on Etsy. It should be coming in the next day or two. But I want to start messing with some georeferencing. Do you guys do any georeferencing? Or not? Yeah.
Heard of it.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to I was doing some LiDAR stuff, stuff with LiDAR, and anyway, there's a lot of places. I have a lot of permissions. I have hundreds of acres of permission in the area where I teach, and some of these places, at least if I georeference, I should be able to get pretty close to them. Where, but point is once this ground freezes solid here, I can still detect over the winter because that little layer of leaves insulates enough, where I can still do some digging. So that's kind of where I'm going to shift once we get frozen out here. That's my plan. So hopefully
explain that more?
I do.
The georeferencing. What is that?
So essentially, you take your old map and you take a modern map and you cross-reference points that you're sure of, right? And then what the program will do is it'll stretch the old map based, and the more points that you can reference, the more accurate your map becomes, if that makes sense. So
That's interesting.
essentially, what you should be able to do then is, so like for example, I know where this old school was. I know where there's a lot of old foundations where I'm 100% sure that this is where they were on this old map, and I know where I can find them on a current map. Actually, I'm going to make a video of it. I just that's something I was talking to my daughters about over Thanksgiving, about trying to get more content. I thought, that's another thing I could do. So be on the lookout for that. I'll put that out.
Especially as a teacher,
I will be.
right?
Yeah.
Especially as a teacher, it'll be right in your wheelhouse too.
Yeah. So I don't know when I'm going to get to that. Maybe if some of my content starts to feel a little thin, which I feel like I'm always just at the bottom of my permissions. I mean, like I said, I have places, but anyway, new places. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I'm always trying to find. I'm always putting feelers out, and it's really difficult. I'll send letters home with my students. I send all these letters home and say, hey, So
That's a great idea.
well,
That is a good idea.
it doesn't pan out a ton, but it helps a little bit. What's that?
Does that work for you?
Yeah, I mean that kitty gym ring that I was showing you, that came from a permission at one of my students' place. Yeah, I mean it does. But yeah, that's that. But yeah, I'm gonna look at putting out a video for that, but for the georeferencing, and hopefully that's gonna lead to me being able to hone in on some places this winter. The ticks are super bad right now.
Do
So
the parents negotiate for better grades then when they give you the permission?
everything's negotiable. Everything's negotiable. Everything's negotiable, right? Come on. I got 5 years left of teaching, man. I have 30 years in. I got 5 left. I'm at the point in my life where yeah, I know. Well, a bad day at work. Everyone's still going home. It's not. I don't have one of those jobs where, So I don't take myself too seriously, and like I said, I got 5 years left. So.
Do your students ever dig with you?
A couple of videos back, I had a couple of helpers, and then it was so funny. My last video, not this one that I just put out, but the one before, I had how old were they? Like 7. One was 7, and one was like 5 or something like that. And the one said, "Hey, is this going to be on YouTube?" And I said, "Well, it can be." And he turned around and darted to his house. He thought it was on like right then, I guess. So they're so funny, They're like, oh, So yeah, so that was that. So yeah, and I don't mind that. I mean, with the kids, it definitely slows things down. But you never know what it's going to do for them as far as maybe inspire someone, light a fire.
Planting a seed.
Yeah, for sure. Have you guys? Has anyone here ever found like a cache or anything like that? Anything?
I have.
Just curious.
Yeah, I found it was broken up. I believe it was a cache. It was 15 large cents. It was a lip cap, 2 classics, and the rest were drape bust.
That's awesome.
So Yeah, what 12 drape busts, 11 drape busts, something like that. But yeah, I have them all together in one spot, and like 7 dandy
That was
buttons.
fun.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
and I think I dug most of them live on here on TikTok.
I was gonna say you were live when you did it too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sure
That's insane.
was.
it was over a matter of a couple days, but yeah. I can't say for sure it was a cache, but it just makes sense in the small areas they were, you know.
Yeah. We always hear those stories, you know what I mean? And but yeah, I've not found anything.
But I would love to find a jar full of, like, you know, whatever it is.
So awesome.
Here, Mark, Barbary, Morgan, you know,
Right. Right.
anything that was hidden, you know. That would be painful for the person that lost it, right?
For sure.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Buried it.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah,
And
that's
I always think about the people when I find something like your Barber $50. That was a lot of money for a kid at a school.
Mhm.
yeah. I think about that too.
Yeah.
At those schools, you know what I mean? Turn of the century. I mean, it's not enough to put you in the poorhouse, but you know, it was a nice little chunk. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
It
for
was.
sure, yeah. But yeah, that's that. I'd say bucket list. You know, the older the better. Oh, drape bust, of course. You're right. I mean, that's another thing too. That I, you know, haven't found anything like that. But boy, would that be a dream? So we'll keep at it. You know, and I'm not even sure because, like, I know my dad found a lot of old silver, but and again, back in the '80s and '70s, there's a lot more silver to be found. You know what I mean? Like those guys. I don't know. I think they had a little. We, we we have it easier, I think, with the technology, with the apps, things like that. Like he had this like everything was on like 3x5 index cards. So like all these treasure stories, right? Like or like Indian God Rock, which is I was telling you was one of the lead plates were supposed to be placed, which is this huge rock right along the Allegheny River where these Native American petroglyphs are in the rock. You know, so it's called Indian God Rock. And it's in journals, you know, this lead plate's supposed to be around there. But he would have all these stories on 3x5 index cards, you know what I mean? And, you know, now we just overlay maps or we have apps for all that stuff. And
Right.
it's so much easier in some respects for us. But you really have to go off the beaten path, I think, now. That's what I'm finding anyway. You know what I mean? The places that you see that you drive by and you're like, oh, that's an old house. You know, anyone who detects, you know, has had that same thought 100
Yeah.
times before you.
That's why my best places are like places I know had an old home site on it, like in the woods, and it's a hike to get there, but it pays off.
That's it. Yeah, you definitely have to go a little harder,
Yep.
for sure. And like I said, off the beaten path. Green Mountain Detective. You guys watch him?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, he really goes off. You know,
Yeah.
he seems. Man, he finds some old stuff, man. So
We had him on here.
Yeah.
what you
Brad,
did?
yeah, Brad's awesome.
Oh
He's
man,
great.
he's messaged me. I've asked him questions before on Messenger, and he's always gotten back to me. But I missed him when he was on you guys. That's awesome. Yeah, he seems like a really cool dude. But yeah, he seems like he really. It's a labor of love. What he does, it seems like, you know. So yeah, pretty cool
Definitely
stuff.
puts in a lot of
We had him
time.
on. We had him on last winter,
Yep.
and he actually videoed it and used some of our interview for some of his material,
Oh, that's cool.
which was pretty. It was quite an honor for me, anyway.
Right. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. Very cool stuff. So now what? What do we do now? How are we doing? What are we doing?
So what's your oldest find? Your oldest coin?
It's 1825 Larson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was 18, and I
Found
just
one
found
now.
that. What's that?
I haven't found one quite that old. Mine are all like 1850s.
Yeah, yeah. I was pretty stoked.
Thank you, Daisy.
Thanks, Jay-Z.
But yeah, 1825 is the large, or that's the oldest coin. You know what I mean? So, what about you guys? Did someone find a KG in here?
Not me.
Andrew?
I have
Not
not.
Andrew.
Not me.
Yeah.
No.
I found a few in here in New York and a few in Pennsylvania.
Did you really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
How old's your oldest?
Mine is well, my oldest silver is 1775, 2 real, but
Two real. That's the other thing that I want to find. Yeah.
I found some KGs that are older than that.
Okay.
1760s
Mine
or something,
is
maybe?
mine is probably I found a Chinese cash coin in the middle of the woods that dates to the 1700s.
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, for sure. I haven't found anything like that. Nothing back in the
What's yours,
70s.
Andrew?
1772.
What was it?
Half real.
Half real. See, Spanish silver is another thing that I would be stoked about. You know what I mean?
Me too. I have not found that yet.
Yeah, for sure.
They come out so nice. Like they're beautiful coins.
Sean, do you travel at all for detective?
I do as much as I can. You know what I mean? Like I will. I mean, I don't take trips. Like I won't go halfway across. I mean, to other states. I would, but it's normally tied to vacations and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We just tie it all together. But I mean, I definitely would. I think, I have two daughters, but I have a grandchild. So now that my daughters are a little older, the others in grad school, my schedule's freed up a little bit, but still, I'm remarried. I have obligations still here, younger stepkids, or they're younger than my kids. So, we don't get to do a ton, just because of all the responsibilities that I have, you know what I mean? So it's just kind of the way it is. But yeah, I'm not opposed to it. You know what I mean?
Well, there's an event in Pennsylvania that Teresa just mentioned called Come Out Swinging. It's in April, early April.
What part of PA?
What is that, Andrew? That town?
Great. I knew you were going to ask me because I knew I didn't remember. It's down by Easton.
Bowertown.
Bowertown.
Boyertown.
Boyer. Bower.
Thanks, Teresa.
Good job.
I'm hoping to make that one this year.
So it's in April, you said?
Yeah, early.
Yeah,
it's
the weekend after Easter, isn't it? I think is what they said.
6th, 7th, something like that.
I haven't done any events like that. I've never done any. What are the ones they have down south? The ones in like the Carolinas. Is it? Yeah.
Big stock.
Yeah, and I always joke with my wife. It's like, oh, I'm going to go to that, and she's like, no, you're not. So, but it would be pretty awesome. You know what I mean? I think that would be pretty cool stuff. But never got around to that yet. But
well, Come Out Swinging is like 125 people, I think.
Yeah, that's what it was last year. 125 people. It's 2 days. It was amazing. It was a great time. It's nice meeting up with other detectorists. I mean, that's what you're there to do. You're there to go dig. Everyone else has the same mindset as you, so it's nice being able to talk with other people. Charlie was there last year. Same with Quarter Hoarder crew was there. So it's a really good time. And then you end up meeting people and just coming home with that friendship, from someone you would have never met before.
Yeah.
It's a blast.
Let me I showed this to Brad, this item. Let me show it to you. It's in my garage. Can you guys give me a sec? Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Because I just remembered. I showed this to Brad and he was like, I have no idea. It was handmade. I mean, you can tell a blacksmith made this.
Right.
But he didn't know. Brad didn't know what it was.
Huh.
He thought it was one of a kind. He said, I don't know. He said, you got me. But let me grab it. I'll be right back.
Perfect.
We probably won't know that. Brad didn't know. Hey, Slip.
Hey, Slip.
I'm ready. I'm ready to get to that guy's house. Why'd we have to get all this snow?
We didn't get that much.
We got hammered over here. What are you talking about?
3 inches.
That's a bummer.
No, you guys had snow the other day when we went to go get our Christmas tree. We haven't had snow until today. We got some good snow out here. We got like 4 or 5.
Oh yeah.
I look up to like 3 inches of wet, heavy snow. I would like to, Teresa. That's like the one around here that I haven't gone to yet. So we're going to try and make it to that one because it'll be a little bit closer than the others we've gone to.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the PA trip.
I don't think he lives that far from me. If he's detected in Pittsburgh.
Right.
All right, this thing is really strange. So there's a hole. You can see that there. I did a lot of electrolysis on this. I mean, you can see it how, that bend there. This is actually found at the same cabin where my dad had found the William Harrison presidential button, and we knew there was a fire there because of all the charcoal we found. The square nails were like immaculate. So when they're under that high heat, sometimes it'll keep them from rusting, right?
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but what's that?
It enriches them. Enriches them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It purifies the steel.
Right. And from the amount, just by the sheer amount of things that we found there, it was a cataclysmic event that, we knew something big happened. So that's why we found so much stuff there. I mean, full griddles that were smashed and broken, but,
Wow.
just things that people wouldn't just leave, But anyway, so there's this piece at the bottom, and it moves. You can kind of see there's a space in between here. So there's a hole here. There's this thing. I don't think it's a lock of any kind. I mean, it doesn't seem like.
That's what my answer was going to be. That looks like a giant lock.
I don't know. There's rivet, and there's one over here. But
Cuffs?
I mean, I have no idea
That's interesting.
what that is. And like I said, I sent a picture of this to Brad, and he was like, you got me. I don't know. So that thing, cleaned up fairly well with the electrolysis, but it still didn't. And yeah, there's a little hole right here as well.
Right.
And I think that's supposed to be there, but it's almost triangular a little bit. If you guys can see, I don't know, but really strange, really strange.
Yeah, that's weird.
Renee from Denmark says it looks like an old barn lock.
Maybe that could be. I didn't think about that. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, that's what I got there. So, yeah, it's funny. I just remembered that I had that piece.
We should do a show where it's called like "What is this?" Or,
Yeah,
where people
that's a
can
good
come up and
idea.
try to identify it.
Yeah, it would be cool.
No, stop it. Stop.
That would be kind of fun. Well, Sean, thanks for coming on.
Oh, I appreciate the
Yeah.
invite.
Uncle Jack.
Guys, remember
thank you.
he's on YouTube and obviously here on TikTok. Let's get
Yeah,
you some
TikTok,
subs on
YouTube.
YouTube, some followers here on TikTok.
I appreciate it all. Yeah. Yeah, the TikToks are a lot easier to make, man. I like the short format,
Yeah,
but
it's nice.
yeah, YouTube's a little bit more involved for sure. But yeah, I enjoy it for sure. And I just hope I get better. I think I'm getting better, but we'll see. Always trying to think of that next.
Right.
You can't spice up metal detecting too much. There's only so much you can do with metal detecting.
Right.
Yeti detecting everywhere, right?
Yeah, that's it. Right? So
that's
yeah,
all these platforms.
Yeti metal everywhere. That's it. Consistent.
Have you gone live before on TikTok?
One time, and it was terrible. You know, for me, it was terrible because trying to focus on the phone and then detect. Yeah, I had a phone that was kind of hooked to my chest, and I could look down, and then you'd see someone come in, you said hey, or you say whatever, and then they go away. So I did it like one time, but I was like, this is for the birds. So I've only tried it once. I don't know how some of these people do it because I'll see it all the time. And they're
It's easy.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Are you serious right now?
Oh yeah, John and I will metal detect live for hours.
And yeah, I don't know. I can't manage it all.
You just got to
It's
remember.
better in Discord, I think.
They keep me company. The people keep me company. My friends are there.
Yeah,
we're chatting. It's fun. You just got to use it as fun,
Yeah. Well, it's nice. I feel like I made a few new friends, so that's cool.
Yeah,
it's always neat to talk to some people with your same interests. You know what I mean? So
Oh, heck
I'll
yeah.
definitely be watching you guys, in the future for sure.
awesome. Well, thank you
Yeah.
so much for being on today. It was definitely awesome to see all your finds. Congratulations, and I can't wait to see what else you dig.
Yes.
Me too. Hopefully that trime or that seeded or whatever, right?
It's coming
some
soon.
Spanish stuff.
I'm counting on it that you will find one.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll try to put that video on about the georeferencing too.
Okay.
Actually, by me mentioning it now, it's going to be a motivator to actually get in there and do it. So.
Christmas break is coming.
It is. We got
There you go.
2 stinking weeks off. Yeah, it's too much time.
Feel free to
goodness.
tag me, and anybody that tags me in their videos, I repost their videos because I want
Okay.
everybody to grow and
Yeah,
be successful.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely do that.
Feel free.
Okay.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night. And can't wait to see what else you get in the future.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you.
Thanks. You too, guys. Really appreciate it.
See
Thank
ya.
you, Sean.
Yep.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was.
Absolutely awesome.
Like I said, I don't think he's far from me.
No.
That's pretty cool.
What Western?
Finding the mining
Western
tags and stuff.
Pennsylvania? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I
spectacular.
go to a couple places in Southwest Pennsylvania.
Right. I was going to say you
Everybody
traveled
knows.
over there.
Mm-hmm.
Brad, Scott, Teresa. Teresa there was here the whole time.
The whole time.
She was.
She was
I think
actually
Teresa was
here.
here before I was.
She was here before you.
I know. You should have had her up here.
I know, right? I should have.
We should have Teresa co-host sometime
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That'd be so much
without
fun.
me.
Right. That'd be
And I can
amazing.
be in chat and make fun of her.
Oh, she set her alarm.
She set her alarm. Yes. We are alarm worthy.
She must be snowed in.
Well, he
Okay, so-
was here before everyone. I literally hit go live, and I'm not kidding you. It was like 10 thousandths of a second he was in there already. I was like, okay, this is perfect.
He's a teacher.
Yeah,
Got to be on time, right?
I love it.
Heck yeah.
Love it. I'm not always on time, but hey. Yeah,
Oh,
way to go,
Alexa's
Alexa.
Thanks, Alexa. Just in time.
Yeah, perfect.
You're so funny, Alexa. We saw you earlier.
Yeah, exactly. You were changing the camera layout for us.
Somebody was.
Yeah, New York. It was definitely. And freaking silver. That's crazy. I found like a eighth of what he has.
So next week, I have an interesting guest I think lined up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that much snow, Digger Eddie.
Eddie
Sitting in a
is-
bottle. Have you guys watched him at all?
I have not.
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
I've never even heard of it until you mentioned it today. I was like, all right.
Okay. I think it's going to be some interesting stories. I think there's some interesting finds, but I think the stories are going to be
Sweet.
pretty.
That's
I'm
cool.
looking forward to it.
Right. That's what we're here for, right?
Something
Is the
different.
stories. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then we had a guest we had somebody in here that actually messaged about coming on with his dad. So try to get him lined up.
That'd be cool.
Picking with Dino. I think it was, right?
Okay.
Oh yeah, him and his dad are always out.
Yeah.
Right. Sweet.
So we might have December locked up because we have our Christmas show coming.
Christmas show.
That's-
Did we even
that's
talk
the idea.
about that? We haven't even talked about that, have we?
No, we haven't.
Way to
Bethany's
go.
Organizing.
Way to go,
Bethany's
John.
organizing it.
Yeah, way to go. Beth, why don't you elaborate a little bit about our Christmas show?
Yeah,
All
go
right.
ahead, Beth. We can talk about it right now. Okay.
Okay. Since the Tuesday before Christmas is the 23rd, we're going to just come in here and hang out and play games and win prizes and have a big fun night.
It's gonna be awesome.
Lots
gonna
of cool
be-
prizes.
Yeah, a lot of cool prizes.
Also, another special
hopefully-
announcement we made last week that we didn't elaborate on. I got to talk to Beth about.
No, I know. I need to work on a video for that. I was going to today and then this evening, and then I realized today's Tuesday.
Okay.
I thought it was Monday. You're lucky
The
I'm here.
rebrand. Andrew, you look confused.
Oh, I was like, I didn't understand what you said, I guess. I was just like,
Well, you know what? You just sit back and we'll do everything.
yeah. Well, like I said last week, I didn't even know about it until the night of the show. So
You're on a need to know basis. When you need to know, we'll let you know.
Yep, that's right.
I love it.
Beth runs the show here.
Thanks.
And
Thanks,
Alexa.
Alexa.
FLX,
Absolutely.
Alexa, and me, we've got it under control.
My agents. Love it. Yeah, no, it's awesome. I can't wait. The Christmas stream is gonna be awesome. You know, we got 2 more great guests coming up. You know, December's jam packed, and then not to mention, you know, getting out there whenever we can get out there. Man, it really sucks. I was really looking forward to some really good videos coming from you, Beth. Hopefully it's a quick turnaround. I hope.
Yeah,
I hope
I
it's
hope
just
so.
that. What is
I
so?
hope
It's just
so.
the EMI problems.
Okay, Saturday we went to like the first place, and that was the home site in the woods, and my detector was fine. You know, I didn't like bang my coil on anything. There wasn't any rocks. I was just going through like light brush. And then we went down the road to someone's house, and as soon as I turned my detector on, it was just like heavy EMI. But Ron was having a problem too because there was like a lot of like different power lines there. So I don't know if that did something to my coil because there was so many power lines there. I don't know.
Huh. That's weird. I know there's only been one time I've ever had really bad EMI problems, and it was that spot where Maggie tried to eat John.
Yeah.
But that's literally the only place I've ever had a problem. Is that like a known issue with?
I have no idea. Like when I came home and I turned my detector on because I wanted to get VDIs for stuff to put on Show My Find. And like it just kept chirping like nonstop, and the VDIs jumping from 0 to 99 to 27 to 62 to it's just going crazy.
Right.
So I let the coil die to see if it died, and I recharged it. It would be okay, and it wasn't. So I unpaired it and like paired it up again. Didn't do anything, and then I'm assuming a factory reset is holding the power button down for like 30 seconds, and it turned off, and then when I turn it back on, it's still doing it. So I contacted Conk, and because he's the one I purchased it through,
Right.
and he, just for future reference, even single frequency, it's just not, it's still jumping like that. I tried everything. So, but I messaged him, and it's all done through him, like sending it back, and hopefully
Could be a bad coil.
Hopefully it's a
bad coil.
Right.
happen.
Could just be a defective coil. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like John said, defects happen. Look at me. Here I am.
Did you really just say that?
Yeah. So okay. Here was a question: how do you get invited to be a guest? Sometimes I just I watch TikTok and YouTube and I look for people, blah blah blah, different interests and such. But also we have certain nights when we don't have a guest, and then we'll have, I don't know, 8 to 10 to 15 people pop on for 5-10 minutes and show a find that they just found, or a couple finds, and those are kind of fun nights, I think, too. So
Yeah.
Our open mic nights, we call them.
yeah,
That
open mic
brings
night.
us-
Yeah,
That brings it back to the original heritage of the Talkcast. You know, that's how we started, was just complete chaos. And then it turned into this, and it's awesome.
yeah. That's how I met Eddie. He rescued his dog. So cool. Charlie,
is
with
cool.
the XP Deus, there are no wires.
Yeah, there's no wires.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe, she has a Deus too.
I do.
Thank you, Teresa. I've loved this show, like, and where it's gone, and I don't know. It all just started just for something to do during the wintertime when, digging got slow. I remember when I pitched the idea to John and Beth, and John originally said he wasn't going to be able to do it. And look,
Yeah.
I've been stuck with him ever since.
We roped him in.
I love it though. I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's honestly, it's my favorite thing. So
It's fun.
there's days I actually prefer getting ready for this than I do going out and digging. Like, I love digging, but this is so much more fun. Oh, you should definitely try it. Yeah, you should try.
They're really, really nice detectors, Charlie. Like, I'm
Thanks, Dan.
don't want to have to wait for a new coil to come. Like, my coil's shipped and gone, so hopefully it's fast.
Thanks,
Right.
buddy.
'Cause I love that detector.
Janine, are you still in here? Janine's asleep.
Oh, did you see that?
Did you see that, Beth?
Yeah, it didn't say that. I just assumed like holding the power button down is how you did it, but it didn't say that. So
Oh, she needs Janine's guidance.
You sure Ron didn't drop an axle on it?
he better not have. But I'm kind of suspecting it got banged with a shovel or something, maybe when it got put in the car. I don't know.
I would blame Lily or Ron.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
I'm
have an
serious about
Xterra Pro I'll be swinging this weekend until
I think
I
Teresa should co-host.
get my
sometime.
coil
I
back.
think that would be awesome.
It'd be a lot of fun.
did, Ashley.
Which
Oh, that's a good idea too. Ashley.
Doug says that that John will buy you a new one.
Good night,
I
Lenny.
don't need a new one. I just need a new coil.
Good night,
Good night,
Doug.
Lenny.
Oh, there you go.
Night,
Charlie, you
Lenny.
can't be seen swinging a dais.
Why not? Charlie would love to swing the dais. It's so much
No,
bigger
he's a
than
legend
the
that swings a legend. He's the legend that swings a legend.
That's what Ron tells himself too. He's a legend who swings a legend.
Charlie is a legend, though. Like, look at that stuff that guy's dug.
Doug, it's amazing.
Exactly, Teresa.
It'd have to be the Nocta plus a dais.
Hey, Ron does pretty good with his legend. He now that he's gotten to know it, yeah, he steals my treasure now.
Legend's a good machine.
I was gonna say, you used to talk about yours all the time, about how you loved yours, and then you got your dais.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Scotty.
Good night, Scotty.
I would love to give the Manicore a whirl sometime, just with seeing how that thing performs. And I did start with a Mind Lab, but I love my dais. That thing's amazing.
I swung a Manicore a couple times.
I saw you actually.
I captured that screenshot. Go lay down.
Yes,
Go.
you did.
You're bumping my table, dog. He was not invited back here, and he snuck
goes
back
beef.
here.
Oh,
Goes beef.
Eddie, by the way, you're in here, and I have not seen you face to face since the last time we went digging together. I wanted to wish you a congratulations on your flying eagle. I think that is absolutely awesome. So that's that's the second one now. That's right there in that vicinity. So the first one was actually dug across the road. So that's freaking awesome. And the detail on that, oh my gosh. Oof.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I want to see. I've never seen one in person that was like really legible. Remember the one that Jay's dad dug was pretty toasted.
Yeah. They usually are.
Right.
Charlie. So it looks like Charlie's using the new legend.
What new legend?
Where have you been, Andrew?
Dude, I've been under a rock.
I was just about to say that, Lenny's. That Jeremy's was really nice. That he dug.
I didn't see Jeremy's either.
Hey, Jimmy Chango. Oh yeah, Jeremy had a really nice one.
Thanks,
I didn't-
Chango.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Oh, so you have the prototype. Oh. We probably can't talk about it.
No. Well, congrats,
Okay.
New York Digger.
Dan dug a flying eagle as well.
And the finger licks. Well, get back out here. I want to go detecting with you again.
I swear, every time I'm either with Crystal or digging live with Crystal, she digs freaking something awesome. I think it's me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's me.
Yeah. Always making everything about you, John.
Hey, well, she dug a beautiful silver, a 3 pence silver. You ever seen one of those, Andy?
That was a beautiful
I have
coin.
not.
Neither have I.
Neither
She
have
dug
I.
it live when we were live detecting together. She was in Ohio, and I'm in here in New York Sunday. She
Right.
digs silver. Like, she hijacks my live, and they put me in the small screen, and then Crystal's
Yeah.
like the big screen with her little 3 pence silver.
I would be interested in the CKG detector, but I don't know. Most CKG stuff is good, but anytime that, like with their shovels that I've been using, you put any kind of abuse to it and it doesn't handle very well. I'm going to be interested in it. I wouldn't put a handful of quarters in on it, I don't foresee the technology being on a level.
Really, John?
What a wimp. What a wimp.
That was a pretty sweet find.
Yeah, that is so
Fair.
cool.
I'll just show this off.
Yeah. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Someone put the finger emoji up. Come on. That is so cool.
That's all on Digger Eddie, man. He's got a hot slate. And he let me go there.
Oh!
He invited me. So.
Speaking of Digger Eddie, and that made me remember about it.
I did, Charlie. He identified it already. Sorry, Andrew, but Charlie asked me a question.
So the first time that I met Digger Eddie and Alexa joined out, that trail that we went on,
Don't do it.
have we done any further investigation or any further interest in going down that old roadway to get to those other home sites? Because remember the last time there was crops in them.
Eddie and I were talking about it Sunday.
Hey,
What's
Timmy
that?
Congo. I'd be going down that roadway to go find those other houses.
Can we put
Yeah,
Andrew
there's
back in the big
show.
box? His show.
Well, we
He must hoodie though.
Oh, you do have the permission. Oh, dude, oh man, you got to get out there and check that out. Then
We have part of the permission. I think he's got the rest of it, right?
I was gonna say we have part of it. I know that.
We did 4 Connecticut's last weekend. All right, Jeremiah, we got to have you up here.
Holy cow!
Have we had Jeremiah up here before?
No, we did not.
I suggested that we needed to get him as a guest to you.
Yeah, I think you did. Okay, Jeremiah, talk to me. Can somebody put me in a small box and put Andrew back in the big box? Or put Beth in there.
No, I don't want to be in the big box.
Damn it. Alexa.
She said no.
Alexa, switch boxes.
Hey, Andrew, I may have dug a bucket lister Sunday as well.
No.
What's you dig now?
Stop, Crystal.
Thank you for shrinking me. The
You whine too much. Give him the baby bottle.
I dug a drape bust before I dug the Jersey Copper, and I think Eddie thinks too it's a 1798. It would be my first 1700 drape.
Oh, cool.
But
You finally joined the club.
I can't say for 100% sure though. It looks like it. But
So you finally joined the club.
maybe.
I got mine up there where Eddie found the Flying Eagle, right? The upper part of the Field of Dreams.
Near there, yeah.
Okay. That's crazy. The range, the date range on everything that's been over there so far.
I still want to know the date of Beth's, because I thought yours looked like a classic head.
Yeah, that did.
I don't know.
That did look
I
like a classic.
I cannot get the date on it. I'm still working on it because there's nothing I can do to hurt it any, really.
Oh shit, Jeremiah. We had Alexa up here.
Yeah, right? We've had Alexa several times.
If she can do it,
You're good.
anyone can do it.
I don't think anybody swears more than Alexa.
No,
For sure now.
that's crazy. It's scary.
Yeah. You're not going to detect this weekend, Andrew? The snow's going to scare you?
No. No. I have my kiddos,
Oh.
all of them, and Liv is off to do army stuff.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, God bless her.
Yeah. Last time there was a government shutdown, she didn't have to go. I told her we should shut down the government for the weekend. If I can get a chance to sneak out this weekend, I will go.
I think Eddie's got a snowsuit. So does Crystal. Crystal's got a snowsuit.
Yeah, she does.
I don't need a snowsuit. How many days did you go out there and you were all bundled up and I'm out there running around in just a pair of jeans?
Well, your circulation isn't.
I was going to say my circulation's better than yours.
Your circulation's younger.
Okay, I'm going to curse. Bitches wear snow britches, Crystal.
Oh, she's not even eating chips.
Oh, yeah, they're ready. Twisted tea.
Dang.
Hey, I detected behind Eddie's house, and we had a couple. If you know what I mean. That was kind of fun.
Nice.
Drinking beer and detecting. We didn't find anything, but it was fun.
Dang.
Alexa, you're calling the cops.
You didn't find any pull tabs?
No, we found some boudets.
Oh.
But Eddie showed me his beehives. It's pretty cool.
Whoa.
Like honey beehives?
That
Yeah,
went through my
honeybees.
brain. Behind. Not beehives. Behind. I was like, whoa.
Nah, he didn't show me that. We're not that close yet. But
My brain did not process that correctly. It's been a long day.
you heard what you wanted to hear. But pretty cool.
Maybe.
He's like, he opened like the top and you can see the little bees in there like all alive still.
Well, yeah.
That's awesome.
It's just winter.
I know,
They're
but-
keeping each other warm.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
They're in
The
there
guy
doing
down
their
the
little
street
shaking
has
thing.
beehives.
So I'm gonna go next summer. Well, spring or summer, whenever they become active again, and I'm gonna go in there with them into the trenches, the beehive trenches, and I'll go live. How's that sound?
That sounds.
Are you gonna let him
Terrifying.
make a bee beard on you?
Make a no.
He's
Come
like,
on.
No. Hey, will that work, Eddie? If I go live, will they attack me?
No, they're docile.
I'm not going to say what I want to say.
You just gotta blow a little smoke at them.
Yeah, but he said I think he said when he brought his detector back there, they would it flipped him out.
Huh.
I could see that.
They didn't like it, I believe. I don't know. Maybe the phone wouldn't cause any. Yeah, I thought you did, Eddie. I thought he would. Okay.
I have a beekeeper suit.
Maybe Eddie can go live, and I'll just stand back and watch him get stung.
Oh,
Yeah, they don't like the.
That's what I would think.
Neither does Beth.
Yeah, I got a beekeeper
No,
suit
not when it's
whenever
metal
we have to.
coil.
Beth's the queen bee.
That's right.
Yeah, have you seen Crystal's snow britches?
No.
They're not just britches; they go all the way up.
It's like a whole cover suit.
It's a cover suit, yeah, like a mechanic. She's like a car mechanic.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, does it have a
Modeling.
little flap? Does it have a little flap?
In the back?
Yeah.
Probably because her butt's always got to be out.
Yeah, true. You don't want that swamp thing going on. So.
Oh, Crystal. I'm sorry. they're
Taking on
being-
Crystal tonight.
Crystal should go live after this, and then we can talk to her about it. She should go live wearing it. Crystal, go live wearing your
The Michael
Yeah,
Myers
too.
of metal
and a
detector.
wig.
With a wig.
Yes, she's the Michael Myers. We have such a fun group. This kills me.
Yeah.
FFS, baby.
Awesome. So we got something interesting for next week. That'll be fun. Something different.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
A different take on treasure hunting, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right.
I like it.
So
Yeah,
far, I
yeah.
think we've done really well, right?
Yeah.
I mean, awkward. I mean, there's some guests I don't know. I've never met them and don't know how it's going to go. And we've been really, really fortunate.
Yeah.
We really have. It's been fun. We have
been
a
a-
good support system.
Right. Oldest thing you have found. Mine's a 1772 half real.
Mine's Rob New York. No. Mine's a 1700s Chinese cash coin. I was going to say John Crystal.
Andrew, when did you find that half real?
I got that.
Good night, Timmy Chango.
It's
Teresa,
definitely
throw me ideas.
1794. No, mine was not a 94. I got that on the section right there across from the steel barn, and I don't remember. We had just came back from somewhere or something. You weren't available to go, and I went out there on my lunch break. That was the same day I dug the War of 1812 button, the artillery.
Oh. Yeah, that's right.
It was right after we came back from, or no, it wasn't before we came back from Georgia. I don't know. I just know that I pulled it out of there, and I remember taking pictures of it, and I sent them to you, and I said I'm done metal detecting here until we could go together.
I think you dug that drape there just before we went to Digitude.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was I got my.
Is that the one we heard him screaming from here?
Yes. Yes, I was
That's
so
awesome.
excited.
Teresa, that's a great idea.
What?
You just sent me a message.
Oh,
Mhm. Yeah.
I dug my first 2 largies right before we went to come out or to dig it, dude.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool, Steve.
Yeah, I would like to go there again. They just like I don't know, they did they plowed that field again up there. I haven't been back there since. That and the other section of the across the road from the Field of Dreams up there by the big sign where you guys had metal detected the one day with
Thank you, Teresa.
who'd you guys go there with?
Robert.
Rob. Yeah, Rob and Brian. I want to go up there because you said you weren't exactly sure where it was, or you couldn't find it or something.
What?
The other home site, the one across the road.
Oh yeah, I haven't found shit over there.
Oh, that's where Jay's dad found a flying eagle.
I know I haven't found shit over there.
Oh,
Myself.
I found the one largie right after they cut the corn, but I haven't been back there since.
That's right, Bree. Happy anniversary to Bree. And
Yes.
Yes.
McCorkle. It's awesome.
I went back to the 2 Riel field where I found the Civil War belt buckle. So I went to the
When?
lower end, the little tiny
When?
patch trees. What?
When?
Last week on my lunch break.
You son of
Well,
I want to go back to that.
I didn't go to the big chunk of woods. I went to the lower end. I didn't find shit. I found a spoon. That was it. In
Yeah,
and
but
out.
what about that field? How's that field look?
A lot better.
Okay, yeah, I want to go there. Let's go there this weekend.
No,
We'll bring. Why not?
because I want to go to that Amish house.
Oh, okay.
Dude, come on. The guy found a Riel in his garden.
No, well, can't rely on him if he doesn't call you though.
No, but I have his phone number. I can call him.
All right, we'll do that.
Okay.
I'm going back to where I was at on Sunday. Because Saturday we're going to Steubenville to the Nutcracker Village or whatever the heck it is. It's a field trip with Lily's school. We're going to go walk around Steubenville and see all the nutcrackers everywhere.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
We should go live from there.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Crack some nuts.
Crack some nuts. I'm just going to not say anything.
Yeah, we
Chris was
gotta
expecting you to say something now.
I do have to hurry up and get a hold of him though, because he's moving to Indiana.
What the hell?
Yeah.
You better hurry up.
Yeah. Well, he just called me last Wednesday.
Yes, Alexa. Oh, good to know, Crystal.
All right, let me know.
Let me
Andrew.
know. Okay. Sounds good. I
Still
will.
a big truck.
Do you have a pickup truck? You have a rental?
Shit, I gotta look for a car this weekend though. Too.
Oh.
Dang it.
Oof.
You don't want a car. Go get an electric truck. Buy a cyber truck.
I saw Robin's suggestion.
That'd
Get
be
on it.
cool.
What was that, electric bike?
No, that ginormous, like, with monster wheels.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
exactly what you should get. We pick on people when they drive by us and they're like, look at me, I'm just down here driving my big old truck.
We get 5 miles to the Yeah.
The next time I go metal detecting, you're going to roll up with one. I'm going to be like, hey, look at me.
All right, so we gotta go. We gotta end this so Crystal can go live in her mechanic outfit.
Yes. All right. I love you all. Thank you guys.
And we're 20 minutes
Yes.
over Rob's 9 o'clock deadline.
Well, Rob's not even here, so.
I know, but he's gonna be pissed still.
Yeah. Look at my eyes. I'm so tired. All right.
Good night.
You guys are amazing. I will catch you guys again soon. Peace out, Girl Scouts.
Hey guys.
Good night.